Hi everyone. So in this presentation, I'm going to explain about law of parallelogram of forces. So it says that the statement of this theorem is if two forces are acting simultaneously on a body. See, you can see two forces P, Q, right? You can take it as F1, F2 or PQ. The two forces is having magnitude and directions by two adjacent sides of parallelogram. See, P at one direction and Q at both are having magnitude and direction. Then the resultant is represented in the magnitude and direction by the diagonal of the parallelogram drawn from the same point. So resultant is expressed in the same diagonal of the parallelogram. So here you can see two forces and this is resultant. Now we shall see how to calculate the resultant, right? So parallelogram says that thing is you need to draw something like a parallelogram, right? You have two forces, that is P and Q. Just take it PQ. Okay, just draw opposite right and make it as a parallelogram so that the forces will be having same magnitude and direction only. Consider like P and draw just upward line P and sideward line Q, right? PQ. It looks like a parallelogram, right? Now you drop a perpendicular line from A point, from this point. So it will become as a triangle. Triangle ABC. Let this diagonal be the resultant R. Right. So this is alpha. Full angle is theta and resultant to P angle is alpha. Right. So consider only the triangle OAB. Complete triangle you take OAB. Just draw it separately. Now you can see it this triangle. So by using the Pythagoras theorem, the hypotenuse is equal to root of sum of other two sides. Right. So R is equal to root of AB square plus OB. OB square plus AB square. You knew that AB square we don't have value, so you just take it as such. But this OB square is OC plus CB square, right? OC plus CB the whole square. Here you know that OC is P. It's nothing but P force, right? You just take it like that. So you need to find the value for AB, which we don't know now, right? And also OC. So in order to find that what is the way means, you need to take it as a separate triangle, that is ABC. Just draw it separately and also the angle will be same theta only, right? So theta, just draw it, and if you take sine theta, it will be opposite side by hypotenuse. So opposite side is AB by hypotenuse is AC. So AB by AC and sine theta is equal to AB by Q, right? So the AB will become Q into sine theta, and next one is cos theta. Also you do the same. The formula for cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is CB, hypotenuse is Q, CB by Q. So cos theta becomes CB by Q, where CB is equal to Q cos theta, right? Now substitute this in the equation 1. So we know that AB square plus OC square plus CB square. OC is nothing but P, but we don't know about AB square and CB square, that we found using this triangle. So AB is Q sine theta and CB is Q cos theta. So substitute it. Q sine theta the whole square plus P plus Q the whole square. So Q square sine square theta plus this is in the form of a plus b the whole square, which is a square plus b square plus 2ab. P square plus q square cos theta plus 2pq cos theta. Right. Here you just see, you just take p square outside plus q square you take, which is common for sine square and cos square theta. So what will happen? Sine square theta plus cos square theta is nothing but 1, right? So q square will remain q square into 1 and plus 2pq cos theta. So finally you will be getting the final equation as r is equal to root of p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. This is the final formula for law of parallelogram of forces or the parallelogram theory. So when two forces acts at a point, actually we have analytical method and graphical method. So in the analytical method, as we done, the final formula is R is equal to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. Just write the answer of the same. That is the answer for analytical method. For this case, if they are asking the angle of inclination means, it's nothing but with respect to the figure which we have drawn in the earlier, it's q sine alpha by p plus, it's nothing but theta. If you take it as theta, no problem, you can continue as theta. If you take it as alpha, no issues, you can continue as alpha. Q cos sine alpha by p plus q cos alpha. So this is the formulas for parallelogram.